I feel far away from God. I want to get closer to God. How do I get closer to God? What do I need to do to feel Him? How do I get closer to Him? Why does God feel so distant? What if the reason we feel distant from God is not because He's far off, but because we've been trying to reach Him, but yet He's already come near? What if the issue is not the lack of presence, but the lack of awareness of His presence? What if the God that we profess to love was never meant to be grasped, but received? Is it possible that we have missed the mark by attempting to attain something that has already been given? Is it possible that we feel loneliness, guilt, shame, condemnation, rejection, not because we lack peace, joy, and love, but because we fail to recognize or we are unaware of the God who has come near, who is Himself love, joy, and peace? This age, this generation, this modern era of Christianity, I've noticed has become very bored and uninterested with the God that they are being presented. And this is not limited to one individual denomination or one specific belief system, but the Christian faith as a whole. Even some Christians have become numb to God, but because they have professed their faith, they suffer in silence, thinking that, well, this is how it's supposed to be. There is nothing more than what I'm currently experiencing in my life. So let me just endure and navigate this life the best way that I can. And hopefully, whenever I unalive, I go to heaven. You see, these types of people have only been taught how to live for God. They've been taught how to please God. They've been taught how to satisfy God, how they need to do everything to make Him happy. But when they see all the contradictions in their lives, in the world, and even in the lives of Christians who claim to believe in God, they as a result have become burned out, if you will. They are exhausted. They are numb, or the best way to put it, they are desensitized. This is what the Bible calls being dead. You see, we can be alive, but have no life. We can walk, we can breathe, we can go to work, we can make money. You know, some of us are rich, some of us are famous. We can have all these things, but are we truly living? Do we have what the Bible calls life? Some of us will even say that we are happy, right? You hear all the time, I just want to be happy. What is happiness? You can say you are happy, but are you truly happy? Or have you just learned to navigate and survive in a system that is slowly killing you? These are the types of questions that I want to answer. These are the types of things that I want to address. The Lord has led me to do a series, and it's going to address a lot of different topics, but at its root, the goal is to not present something different, because a lot of what you are going to hear in this series, it's going to sound different, but it's not because it's new, but rather it is lost and it needs to be reclaimed. The series is called Created for Love. What was man's original purpose? What does it mean to be human? What does it mean to love God? What does it mean for God to love you? You see, this is not going to be just another Christian social media creator coming online to tell you do X, Y, and Z and give you principles to live by so that your life can eventually become better. No, this is the goal here is for me to reclaim or expound on some truths, on the truth rather, so that those who have become exhausted, who have become hungry, who have become desensitized to this life, who feel like this is just the way it's supposed to be, they can understand that there is a way. There is the way. And it's going to help us to understand how this life was meant to be lived. So I pray that whoever comes across this, I'm asking that those who support me, you support me by liking, sharing, commenting, because this message is not for any one particular group of people. This message is for everyone and everyone who desires to hear it and who is willing to listen. They will be transformed by it. And I pray that this series transforms those who listen and who have an open heart to hear, because the time is now where truth needs to be reclaimed in a world of subjectivity, in a world of different opinions, in a world mixed with so many different ideas and concepts. People are crying out silently from the inside in search for what the truth is. Blessed with all blessings. You'll see me soon.